see you. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a little recipe I like to call How to Have a Successful Year at Vancouver Community College in the American Sign Language and Deaf Studies program. First we're going to go over the recipe. What do you need? First, we're going to need an inspirational quote. So, let's get right into it. I chose an inspirational quote by Helen Keller because she inspired me to get into working with deaf and deafblind people. I read her autobiography and it completely inspired me, and that's when I started reaching out and looking into the ASL program. So I thought it only makes sense to pick a quote by her. The quote is, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart." And in sign language, that looks a little like this. And now, on our list of ingredients, the next thing we're going to need is a valued learning experience. One of my biggest valued learning experiences was learning about and talking about oppression and privilege. Now, it was a heavy subject that we all found a lot to learn, but it was so important, and I feel like it really helped me evolve in the program and as a person. Just understanding what it means on a deeper level, how to talk about it, and why we need to talk about it. Educating ourselves on this issue will make us better allies, and for me, a better interpreter. Another big learning experience for me in this program was learning about deaf culture and ASL. There was so many new facets about the culture that I really didn't know about, and I feel after 10 months of learning and delving deep into the culture, I feel like I have a much better understanding of deaf culture. Now, next on our ingredients list, forgot to add that ingredient to the bowl. Now, next on our ingredients list, an ally characteristic which I have gained over the year and will continue to foster. Well, 1, I would like to inspire others and continue to learn about deaf culture and ASL. 2, I would like to continue to support the deaf community by attending deaf events. And 3, I continue to advocate for deaf schools and educate other people on their history. And the ingredient that we will need next, a little self-advice. If I was to go back in time and tell me something to help me get through the program, what would that be? Well, I think it goes to say, just relax. Enjoy the ride. Just relax. Don't take it too seriously. It'll all come together with time. That goes into the bowl. Next ingredient that we're going to need is some short-term and long-term plans. So my short-term plan for the summer is just to go camping, hiking, getting out in nature, enjoying that time where I don't have homework looming over my head. And of course, take that college level English course that we've been told that we need for the interpreter program. As for my long-term plans, I will be attending Douglas College in the fall, 2 years, and then I will be finished, and there will definitely be celebrations at that point. That is definitely in the plan. Next on the ingredients list is some of my top successes and favorite activities over the year. Let's not forget Vincent's notorious tests. The one time I got 90% proof right here. Only happened once, but it happened, so that gets a gold star. How about that time we had a bake sale? I thoroughly enjoyed organizing and executing this bake sale where we raised money for the deaf community. And as a group, we also organized the Christmas potluck, which was a lot of fun and very successful. And we got a great group shot. Met a lot of nice people, and we get to get out in the community a little bit and do something nice for the community. That gets a gold star. Another one of my favorite successes over the year was doing the reader responses while we read from the Deaf American prose. I really enjoyed reading some of the literature in this book and creating art to go along with it. One of my favorite pieces that I made was King Tut's tomb. You get the idea. I enjoyed being able to read some literature and having the freedom to create something that went along with it. I also enjoyed blogging and being forced to blog, because I've always wanted to be consistent with a blog and never was successful. So when you're forced to do it from Brenda, you do it and you enjoy it doing it. So I think that also gets a gold star. And the blog goes in the recipe. Another success that I am proud of was my Robert Panera Deaf Poet presentation, which happened on the very last day of our classes before the pandemic happened. Then the next day we had to watch the rest online, which was challenging to say the least. That gets another gold star. The year wouldn't have been as successful without a few key secret ingredients. First, our ASL teacher, Mari. She made learning fun and made me want to go to class every single day. Thoroughly enjoyed her classes, and she's a good example of a good human and an amazing teacher. The second ingredient was the love and support of my fellow classmates. If I was ever having a bad day, there was always someone there to ask if I was okay. We supported each other through all the trials and tribulations of the year. Of course, this recipe wouldn't be complete without the encouragement of our teacher, Brenda. She's the most caring, honest, and supportive teacher. I'll never forget when she said, "You're all gonna pop like popcorn at different times, but you will have your moment." Another secret ingredient was Kevin's boundless energy and the willingness to get us up off our feet during break to play games, even when we really didn't want to. Let's not forget Vincent's determination to have us never forget who the first deaf Canadian teacher was. Antoine Caron. I will always appreciate Vincent's dedication to the deaf community and spending time teaching us about deaf culture. Of course, there's a few more little ingredients: Sandra's energy and Sarah's laugh, and of course the dreaded retelling drills. Let's not forget the field hockey retelling drill. It was painful, but we got through it together. Over the last 10 months, I really can't believe how much I've learned and how much I've grown. And I'm really appreciative to all of my teachers and all my classmates for being there, supporting me through this journey. So, when you add it all together, what do you have? Well, let's just check in the oven. You get to celebrate. Congratulations to all of us who've worked so hard this year. I'm so proud that we're finally at the end and also at a new beginning.